Good day, everyone. I hope you all had a great Thursday. Mine was pretty good. Today was library day. I don't know why I said it that way. Today was library day, so I worked at the library. I worked a bit longer than I usually do. I did what I usually did: the holds, giving names and stuff, putting the names down, other people with the holds, putting them on the shelves, and I actually got done that a little earlier than I normally do, and didn't get a chance to grab lunch before hand, so at about 10 to 3, I ran out, I grabbed some lunch, came back, and about 3:15, 3:20, I got on the computer and started editing the holds list down. Originally, it was at 27 pages, but what I do is I expand the margins. I take off the bottom row, which just says that it's at this branch, and it was put on hold on this date, which isn't information I need for finding the book on the shelf. So to save paper and save space, I go through and I take those out, and then I rearrange them not based on the order that they put it in on the screen, which is just kind of arbitrary, maybe alphabetical, maybe not, I'm not sure. Um, Mostly because, yeah, young adult is usually last, so it's like seemingly it's alphabetical. So I rearrange it based on the layout of the library, so that I can just go in one direction, work my way around, and around the other way. And I did it completely that way this time. Usually I do it everything except for nonfiction, and I put nonfiction last. Today I decided I didn't feel like going through the children's books, which are usually a bit of more of a mess. I didn't feel like going through them, and then at 5 o'clock, having the 5 o'clock holds list come out, and then go through them again to find a few books. I decided to leave those for last. So basically, I did all of the 3 o'clock list, except, and I put nonfiction in there earlier than I normally do. So all I had left was fiction, and all of the kids died, basically. So 5 o'clock came. So I did the same thing again on the computer, rearranged everything, um, and then went out to do all the areas I already did real quick. Boop, 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 grab all these books here and there, that large print, young adult, and CDs, and biography, and nonfiction, and mystery, and science fiction, and everything else. Go through them all really fast, and then hit the fiction that I didn't have to, and then the kids. And the kids one took quite a while, because there was a lot, because like I said, originally there was 27 pages. Normally we're at 10 to 15 tops, so it was amazing. I got as much as I did do of the first list, the 3 o'clock list. So the 5 o'clock list, went through it all, and then I started first with the juvenile fiction, and then the juvenile nonfiction, and then the easy readers last. And there was like almost 4 pages just of easy readers, and those are the thin, little kid books. So they're a lot thinner, they're a lot harder to spot and find. The layout's not as nice. I was doing a lot of crawling on the ground when I was looking for those, because they're on lower shelves too. Um, so yeah, so I got done at 5 minutes till 8 o'clock, and the library closes at 8 o'clock. So I was like, holy cow, I'm up here right until it closes, and the lady that is in charge of what I'm doing and what everyone else in that area of the library is doing is like, oh, you're staying all the way to close, aren't you? And I'm like, it looks like it. I'm gonna finish this list. And then she said, oh, you are still here at 5 till. So I gave her the last books and said, well, that's the last of them, I'm done. And she's like, all right. So yeah, and then came home. This chair is spinning to the left automatically. That's weird. Anyway, when I don't have my feet on the ground. Bum bum bum. By chair I mean stool that I'm sitting on. What else? What else? Oh yeah, I'm watching a show. There's a show I never really never got a hold of, never got behind, never started watching. It got popular, and then I kind of wanted to, but it was seemingly laid out similar to Lost, in that you kind of need to follow things all the way along, or you might be lost along the way. Huh, pun intended. That show was called Heroes, and there's a new show starting today called Heroes Reborn, and it's basically, I guess, like a sequel, a spin-off. It has the same, it puts you in the same universe as Heroes, where people are evolved and have superpowers. They're called Evos, and apparently, like, and I'm still watching it. I'm pretty early on in it still, but what happened was on June 13th of whatever year it is there, a bomb fell in a city in Texas. Forget now where it was, but and just decimated the place. And I guess people have blamed the Evos, and so different places are hunting them, like in China and in Canada. It showed that, and things aren't great in the States either, because it shows this mother and son. The son seemingly a main character in this show. Seemingly, looks like it based on the preview, which drew me in. And he's familiar. I've seen him somewhere before, and it's driving me crazy. And I was hoping I'd think of it, but not yet. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually, but just not quite yet. Driving me crazy. Anyway, they try to run away to Mexico, and the Mexico. I meant to say Canada. I went totally the wrong way with that. They tried to run away to Canada. Nobody runs away to Canada. And at the border, they see a car up ahead of them, and they get this person out, and they like talking to him and scanning them, say something, and then the person just runs for the border, and they taser her, and then the guy, his mom's driving the car, just like, all right, that's it, Canada's not gonna work, and like turns around, bumps into a bunch of cars to create enough space, and then turns around and goes back. And that's kind of what we're set up for as what it's gonna be like. I don't know. That kid who I still can't place, driving me crazy. I already said that though. Also in the show is Zachary Levi from Chuck. Hasn't done much since Chuck. He was on he was in one of the Thor movies, and not much else that I know of that I became aware of. So he's on this, so I thought I'd check it out because I was curious about Heroes, and he's in it, and someone else I recognized somehow is in it. And it's kind of a science fiction theme, which I like, so thought I'd check it out. But like I said, I'm still in the middle of it, so I don't have a verdict one way or the other yet. But that's it. That's it for this vlog. Something else happened, but I'm not going to talk about it at this point. Maybe eventually down the line, but it's a little more personal, so I'm going to leave it out for now. So, good night, everyone. And I slapped my knee really hard when I put my hand down. I'm wearing shorts right now, and ouch. And I'll see you tomorrow.